Do you just like wonder why you're watching a movie? You know, guys, I watched Twisters, and I'm not gonna lie, this movie is so good. I watched this movie in 4D, and this movie you need to turn your mind off, okay? And that's fine, because this movie starts. I'm spoiling. This movie starts with them making a bigger tornado by using chemicals that will make this tornado bigger. That's fucking awesome. Um, we see our main character, Kate. She goes through a lot of stuff. She makes this tornado bigger, and all her friends die. Even her boyfriend. And the boyfriend's laying on top of her, and he gets sucked out the tornado. The tornado, it's like the tornado grabs his feet and just whoo, little blow whistle, little whoo, away. Fucking awesome. Like, we were in the theater. After that happened, we clapped. We were clapping because of this. Like, I've never been in a theater that really had like a reaction to that, but like we all clapped and we loved it. And yes, when we were watching it the whole time, we got twisted, turned, we were going everywhere. We got wind in our face, we got hit in the back. Amazing. Yeah. Really enjoyed it. It's been a few years. Kate's in New York now. She left the small city, left her fam. Her mom called her and she hangs up. Oof. Yeah, she still works for like a weather kind of company, so you know what, she's doing good. Her one friend who did not die, I mean, a lot of people did die, but like there's 5 people, and he didn't die. He made it through. The guy from Transformers. Anyways, we see that he's here, and he's like, yo, we gotta do a thingy to make, we get little satellite dishes, and we put all 4 around them. We can understand a tornado, we can stop them. The goal of this movie is to stop tornadoes. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, anyways. They need to stop this tornado from happening. And yeah, that's why they go back to Oklahoma. Fun time. They go to Oklahoma. And then at this point, literally the movie becomes having discussions with people, tornado. Having discussions with people, tornado. Our seats are not moving, they're not shaking, tornado. But yeah. Kind of fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. What's his name? 1 minute. Glenn Powell's in it. He's amazing. He's so good. Basically, his thing is that he's a YouTuber and he films things happening in tornadoes and he makes money off that. That's what I want to do. Guys, subscribe. Yeah. So he's a tornado taster, fucking awesome. And you know, it's really cool. Like, this movie is a disaster movie in the best way possible. We haven't really had a disaster movie like this in so long. You know, because they're choosing to go chase these tornadoes, and you're like, fuck yeah, America. But yeah. They're chasing all these tornadoes and everything. Things are bad. We find out that the guy who also survived, the guy from Transformers who made it through, Jed. Damn. He made it through, right? We find out he works for a guy who basically, when the tornado hits a house or property, they go in and get a guy and they sign off the land, giving them cash, which, that's smart. I watching that and I immediately got mad because that happens all the time. It's big, like a big farm taking land, 100 acres to add on to their already thousands of acres. So I was immediately like, oh, I see how they're bad, because they're really taking advantage of people in their time of need. And yeah, they play a little clip of a woman talking about everything's gone, and yeah, I immediately like, fuck. But you know what happens? Tornadoes happen. Also, growing up in an area where tornadoes do happen, not as bad as in Oklahoma, but they do happen. There has been times where I take pictures on my phone, send it to my group chat with people, be like, pray for me, peace. So yeah, there's been times where I've been in the basement just waiting to see what happens. So fucking terrifying. Also, guys, like stay away from windows. Um, Go underground. They said to stay low. I guess you could stay low. I don't know though. I don't know. But yeah. There's a scene where they're like in a motel, and this motel doesn't have a basement, so they all go outside to a pool that has like a little area that's cut out, and they all go to that area and they go inside, and they live. Like most of them live. There's one people who group away. You see their blood fly into that tornado. At this point, you're not like convinced to watch it. That sounds awesome, right? They also like before that, it was like a rodeo. Amazing. Um, Again, like the main kind of like thing about the movie, it's literally just like discussion. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this, and then tornado happens. I would hate to live in Oklahoma. Oh my gosh, there's so many tornadoes. But yeah, basically, Gwyneth Paltrow and Kate, our tornado girlie, are at Kate's farm, and we meet her mom. Seems like a nice, chill person, and they basically work on the device, like the chemicals and everything that made the giant tornado at the start of the movie. And they're like, if we do it like this, add more rainwater, tornado will go down. Okay, I'm agreeing with them. You don't need to know this. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyways, at this point, they're like, we gotta go save a city. Also, Jet, the guy from Transformers, he's on their team now. He's like, this isn't right. We gotta go help people. They're gonna die. Cool beans. So at this point, you see a giant tornado going around, and they're going inside movie theaters and everything. People are flying away. There's a trolley, and Gwyneth Paltrow gets hit by a trolley. There's also a scene where he comes out shirtless, like in a white shirt, and it's raining. I see what you're doing there. It makes sense. But yeah. Big tornadoes coming towards the movie theater. They're gonna die. It looks like they're all gonna die. I'm gonna spoil this movie for you. But they don't, because she puts the chemicals into the tornado. Amazing. So good. And again, like, it's just so good. Watch this movie in 4D, because you get shaken, like, so much. Start of the movie's perfect in 4D. I'm giving it a nice 6. A 6 for sure, but it could be a 7, depending on your mood. I would recommend watching this in 4D again. That's it.